Try to catch up with my, try to catch up with my, try to catch up with my, catch up with my. This surely was a good sign, despite of everything I saw. It's slowing down time, changing all the laws. Try to catch it with my hands, so that I can take it home. Hoping I can keep it when I'm dead, when we go. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my, try to catch it with my. If so I catch it with my hand, try to hold, make it stay. In the end, it melts away. Try to catch it with my, so I catch it with my hand, try to hold, make it stay. It melts away. Try to catch it with my, catch it with my, try to catch it with my, catch it with my, catch it with my. Sometimes fast and sometimes slow, they are falling to the ground. Dance around in circles, and I catch them with my mouth. It softens all the noises, it softens all the things. Everything is wild. So I catch it with my hand, try to hold, make it stay. In the end, it melts away. Try to catch it with my, so I catch it with my hand, try to hold, make it stay. In the end, it melts away.
Hey everybody, welcome. If you want to come up on panel, come up. But I'm here by my lonesome, so we'll get started. Hi, Grateful Life, Ocean Song, Randy G, SH, Moesha, Jiliwichi, Laura C, Janie, Karomi, Terry, and everybody else. Two things. So Roman El Roman says he's gonna come back on the panel. Some people thought the panel was great the last time he was here. Some people have some choice words for what happened on the panel. Some people thought Roman was ganged upon. I don't see that. It's a panel. People asking him what I feel was very fair questions. Other people don't see it that way. So we'll have him back up on the panel and see what's up. The ending in my opinion, was that great. Plus, yeah, Roman was drunk, and the worst thing you can do is ever come up on a panel drunk and say certain things about Gary's living conditions. I did not like that. That was not cool. You don't talk about somebody's living conditions when you are not aware of what his living conditions truly are or what it is. I call connections Kim Possible. So hopefully we'll have him up on the panel. The other thing, Rochelle's situation, a lot of people have been airing some grievances in the comment section. There were a lot of trolls. I've removed the trolls. And anybody that had any legitimate statements or questions, they will be answered. Either Rochelle will be coming up on the panel and answering these hard questions, or if she doesn't, I have a good understanding of what's going on with her situation. It seems she has been taken advantage of online in a multitude of ways. And in between my last live stream and this one, I think about an hour, the GoFundMe that was up for her with a sizable amount raised, I've gotten it removed. So I'll have to do an explanation on that because, I'm here presenting myself in front of you. I presented a person that is needing help, and I think an explanation is deserved. So if you want to take a look at the link, I'll give you the link. That GoFundMe has been removed. So let's get started. Where's Foodie Beauty right now? She's back in Ottawa. But was she in Montreal? A lot of people say yes, of course. So I provided the link here. If you looked at it an hour or so ago, it was available. But like I said, I've gotten it removed. And there's a logical explanation as to what is going on. And hopefully I can speak on that in a live stream about the GoFundMe and about the Rochelle situation. There Amara Clinic, I did see that you donated. I appreciate that. We'll give you an explanation as soon as possible. I'm just trying to schedule a time where she can come up and explain what's been going on. Other than that, we still have our Ray Ray that does still need help. I appreciate that everybody is helping the community. And what can I say? I thank you. As for Rochelle, once again, she will give an explanation. As for Ray Ray, we all know Ray Ray, so please help if you can. Appreciate it. She said in her last video she had 5,000 in savings, so why is she begging for a hotel money? Right, Storm922. Once again, if you want to come up on panel, then come up. I did submit screenshots that Netter's live stream from last night was in fact edited. If you want to see that again, I can show it to you on the screen. That is the original length of that live stream was 3 hours, 52 minutes, and 56 seconds. Chantel's emergency visa fund says was particularly that had been catfished is not a comfortable feeling. Sounds too good to be true. Probably is. Well, I'll say this. There's a lot of people saying a lot of things in the comment section on that video. Don't just willy-nilly believe what you hear. You have to do your due diligence and do your research, which is what I have done. And I'm telling you, there's a logical explanation for everything. I just don't want to explain it away because it's better heard from the horse's mouth. Let's just say it that way. So it's better if Rochelle comes on and explains everything rather than you hearing it from me. That is why I'm not explaining anything. As for Foodie Beauty, she removed her community post stating a lot of things about needing help, giving us an email address and whatnot, saying that she needs to be staying in a hotel for her cats and Pete's. Not for her, the cats and Pete's, but yet she left said cats and said Pete to go to Lachine. Hey, Goddess of Pain, what's up? How are you doing? Hey, I got a cough. Give me a second. How are you doing? Hopefully good. Kelly Witt said, let's hope she signs for the second apartment and Nada takes advantage and leaves her in a trail of debt. Well, we'll see what happens. I do think she's gonna order Panera either today or the very least tomorrow. She can't hold out. Even if she's watching me right now saying this, that I think she's gonna order Panera today or tomorrow, she can't help herself. She is so compulsive that she'll hear it but still not say, or she'll still just go ahead and order it. Hey, pause and pose, how you doing? Blissed off. Sorry about your broken ankle. Goddess of pain. Natural Ginger. Hi there. If you want to come up and panel Natural Ginger, then come on up. She was saying she returned the money. She said she returned the money for those two mistake donations. One was something something nurse, and the other person was, I forgot who that is, but they were in and around $400. I think just a little bit less because somebody wanted to do like 375 or something like that. The first person did a chargeback through their credit card, got their money back. The other person got their money back, allegedly, supposedly by way of Foodie Beauty. But she did not give Vegan for Life's money back, even though Vegan for Life was emailing her multiple times. She even stated that, except for the Vegan for Life person. Hey, Valove J. Hey, Lime. Hey, Trippin. Greeny Bluish. Sarili. Hey, Natural Ginger. Welcome to the panel. How you doing?
Hello. How you doing, Monty?
I'm good.
You thoroughly pissed off with the girl, like I am. I don't
Yeah.
like her at the moment. No. So it's just terrible what's been happening. This e-begging stuff has really pissed me off. It's just really struck a nerve. And especially today on the last live stream where she just kept going on and on about finances. It's getting to me.
Right, as if she's a financial whiz kid, a genius, right?
Yeah.
Begging hours before, then starts telling other people what to do with their finances. The hypocrisy of it all.
Well, I missed the beginning of your live stream because I was watching the soft white underbelly. So, what is it she said? Did she address anything about the e-begging, or did you just say, "Oh, I'll renew your money"?
She just said that she's gonna people can do chargebacks and she'll send back people their money.
Well, that's it. And she was not with Nada yesterday. Is that the story?
Yeah, that is the story. Even though we heard, the keys, we saw the look on his face. The look on his face was so completely obvious that they're up to something and that she was there.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that clip. Wow.
Yeah, so is
So
this
she's
gonna
on
be
the
an
health kick now, is it? She's not eating nashes. She's not having paneer. She's not ordering her door-to-door delivery of wheelchairs, whatever. So this is the new her, is it?
yeah.
Yeah, sure it is.
Until maybe the next hour or 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah. Oh, I really did not like her going on about her finance. Oh, I'm getting this much and I could this many thousand here and this many thousand there. I don't think it's something you really need to talk about on a YouTube channel unless you're a financial YouTube channel. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Because she won't even stick to any of her financial plans anyway.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
The game plan is talk about anything and everything right now to take up time and get paid, and then whatever happens, happens. She doesn't care, and just do it again every single live stream just to talk about something to talk about it.
Was she getting super chats during that live? Do you know?
Actually, yeah, I didn't even check because she was up so early that I don't expect it. She got $3 Canadian in chilling in bed. Join me in super chats.
Oh, good. Good. Hope that
Mhm.
really, really pisses her off. I hope so. But she's so bloody thin-skinned, thick-skinned person. I know. So
Yeah. Somebody's asking where's the clip where she goes into Didi's apartment. It's at the very end of Natter's stream. I guess we can watch it. Okay, let's watch it. Let me load up his stream.
it's very quiet, everybody. I've got a little bit of a hearing problem, so I can't really hear it myself, but I can see his reaction.
Yeah, his reaction really just tells you everything you need to know. The
Yeah.
smile on his face, the big smile, like, oh shit, we might have
And
been caught.
jingling the metal on his coat as though he
Yeah,
was the one that was making the jingly noises. Yeah.
exactly. So let's hear this. I wish I could up the sound, but let's see.
Yeah. There was definite. I just put my ear right up to the speaker and
Yeah, you could hear it.
I could hear the keys and the
Yeah.
door.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a door opening is nothing in a house, but the door of the keys, and it's her key jangle because we sort of know her key jangle. I'm sorry to say.
Right. And then the look on his face is
Yeah.
just like, oh, I've been caught. So let's hear this again. Look at his face. Caught. Look at that face. So obvious.
Yeah, charlatan.
Right,
You all are.
exactly.
They all are.
Yeah, this is disgusting behavior to do to people. Right, greeny bluish, heard it as
Yeah,
well.
you heard it.
Yeah, the smile totally gave him away. If we didn't have the smile, you could say it was anything, but coupled with the noises, the jingling, is obvious trying to cover up with all the zippers on his jacket, making the noise. It's obvious she was there. Then she pulled the same thing she pulled the last time, going home in the middle of like super early morning.
I thought there would be. I don't know whether I said it the last time I was on here or in chat. That I thought there was going to be an Adonis bees, and there was. And I think that maybe she bought the Adonis stuff and he went and collected it. I'm not sure. Or she might have even delivered it. But I was quite surprised when he had an Adonis load of shopping. I was like, aha, that really links them because Adonis is in Gatineau, isn't it? Or is
Right.
there Adonis in Montreal?
Let me confirm because I usually don't want to say things unless I confirm. I believe so. Let me check. I always gotta make sure I don't say things that
Yes, we must always dot our I's and cross our
there
T's.
there are several Adonis markets in Montreal as well as Ottawa.
Oh well. Well, it was just a speculation, but I bet she did pay for it out of the money she got from the PayPal when she was when she was e-begging. How great must those people feel? I wonder how much she got and who paid her. And whether they're kicking themselves now.
As well. Yeah, that is always like, is she really gonna reveal how much money she got? Probably not. But I would say it's probably a good amount because there's people who just gonna give her money to have her cat stay in a hotel because it's dark. Because yeah, cats for it's like they're cats, people. They're okay in the dark.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
I mean, has she never experienced a power cut before in the house? in any house, even
She
as a
should have.
child.
Yeah, she
Um,
should have. The Great Blackout 2004. All of Eastern North America was out of power. I remember that day.
Yeah.
So we had that. Then the ice storm of 2014. There was power outage then as well. So she was in the midst of that as well, because all of southern, central, and eastern Ontario and tons of parts of Quebec were just covered in ice. So yeah, she's been through at least two.
She's just not normal. She probably got through them okay back in the day, but just now you just do not react to that with the power cut. You get your candles out and you huddle down, and if you've got no heating in winter, you get in your sleeping bags and you all sit in one room and play cards by candlelight. So things like that. It could be quite good actually. But
Right?
as long as it's not too long, as when the water's cut off and things like that. But
Mm-hmm.
if you've got water and food in the house, and it's just not the normal way to think, is it?
Right?
Yeah. DG hates her. I hate her as well. DG. Loads of people are sick of her
Mm-hmm.
because she's unbearable, really, at the moment. And all her talking. Oh, do normal people always make their own coffee and breakfast? Yeah. Some people don't even get coffee and breakfast, Chantal, let alone order it every day.
Right?
Oh, it drives me mad. How is it entitled or just out of touch?
Maybe a little bit of both.
I
Or
think
maybe she
she's a lot
knows.
of things. There are a lot of words that can describe our beloved Foodles.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think she saw an opportunity, and she knew it was a money making opportunity, and she got some money out of people.
It's just, and she'll try it again at some point. Oh, I've got to have an operation on my toenail, and I need money for, I don't know, foot bandages or something, but I need them now and stuff. Please send me money. People will do it.
Mm-hmm.
It just the out of touchness, the lack of the entitlement, not lack of entitlement. Sorry, I misspoke there. And it's just really gotten under everybody's skin in the worst way.
Yeah,
In the
exactly.
worst way.
Like Quixie. Car repairs are going to destroy me for a year, and she just throws money like that away. Exactly, doodly doo. Can you imagine the like I've said this multiple times, Joe. Yesterday she went over the daily spending, and it was about like 165 or something like that a day. She was spending. Can you imagine spending $165 on stuff you put in your mouth a day?
No.
That's
No.
incredible. Like the Pannier, $47, Uber Eats. That's some people's groceries for a week. That's one person's groceries for a week, $50. Then she could have easily just picked it up every single time, $26
Yeah.
to pick it up. Atomic wheelchair, $68 plus $10.
Gosh, that is
Delivery
so
plus a tip.
amazing. And wasting money on delivery charges.
Yeah.
And then the tip. Just go
Then
and buy it at a shop.
exactly. And then leaving half of it out, then it spoils overnight, and then buying more again because she
And
keeps
then
doing
running
that.
out of cat food and having to fill them up with treats.
Yes.
That really blows my gaskets as well. Because there are times I can go days without spending any money. Even when I'm here with my mother, I'm looking after her at the moment. I'll go out with my sister and we do a big shop about every 3 weeks. And that does us all. The only thing we have to get is milk and a loaf of bread or something during those times. And I don't spend anything else. I really, really don't. And we are comfortably off, but we're not. I don't see the point in spending that much money. I really don't. Especially when you don't have to go out to a job every day, where you probably do have to buy lunch and petrol or gas, as you call it. It's just, I don't know, it's so wasteful. But I can imagine when she got that $20,000 monthly payment, she didn't have it for long. I bet most of it was gone within a couple of days.
Yeah,
She's
it
just
was
never
gone.
really had it, has she?
The amount of clothes this woman has is incredible. The amount of spending at Pennington's and Torrid, the try-on hauls over and over and over and over again. And then where's all this clothes going to?
Yeah, you're
Where are
right,
they?
Basic Beach. She doesn't see the value in money because she doesn't have to work hard for it. And there's no effort for her. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because a job of work and a decent pay at the end of it is a very satisfying thing. And you do put a lot of value in the income that you have. I know if I got £20,000 a month pay, I would be flipping rolling around in ecstasy and squirreling it away as much as I can and not spending any of it, because you think, oh, if I've got this much money, I want to hold on to it for as long as I can. But that's madness,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? It's crazy. Yeah. And the pet thing, the pet thing is driving me mad. Sam is so sweet and BBJ is so delicate, and they've not been brushed since before Cuba bees. In fact, I don't think they've been brushed this year.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I don't think so either. And then all of a sudden now, BBJ doesn't need to go back to the vet when she's supposed to have gone back now a month ago. So that's really disheartening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Team Psychord says leaving food for months and months in her refrigerator, only to go rotten with mold and grow mold. Yes. And can you imagine what state the cat litter boxes are in right now? Because they haven't been changed since before Cuba, I'm
Right,
sure.
exactly.
Now that is not, that house must stink. That house must stink.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to pull I don't know, should I even name it a Dragnot? You know how Dragnot went into the house after
Oh yeah,
Baby
with Shani.
Carrot and Shiny left?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to do that, but like send a letter to the to the management company and say, hey, can I get access here and see what kind of like trash, how much they've trashed the place.
And I also noticed now it's summer and it's lighter evenings, when she sat at her desk, her beauty station where she streams from, she's got the curtains open, you can see out on the balcony all the black bin liners, black bin bags that are out there.
Yeah.
So you better be careful about that.
Can you imagine the look, how much that's bringing down the value or people wanting to rent from the place when one of your neighbors constantly has garbage out there for months?
Well, if I had been living across from her, because there are people on the same level that have the balconies on the same story of building, and people underneath, I would complain.
Yeah,
Unless
because it's the smell as well, because it's not like it's not all garbage. Here's the thing. I've said this before. When my garbage gets collected every 2 weeks, maybe I'll have a bag in there, just one bag, maybe two bags, maybe max three if there's something, going on in my house. But rarely do I have more than 1 to 2 bags, and that's in 2 weeks, people. 2 weeks. Because most of my garbage, my recycling bin is filled to the brim because I make sure I recycle properly. And my compost with her, she puts food into the garbage along with recycling and real garbage. So there is a smell. My garbage does not smell. It's mostly like maybe cat litter, if that.
and it's bagged up as well. It's not just thrown into the bins or anything,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know that I actually wash all the plastic or rinse out at least the plastic and glass that I recycle. And my recycling box, and which is plastics and glass, they go in one, and then it's paper and cardboard in another. That's always bigger than the actual rubbish bin. It gets emptied every 2 weeks. The recycling one week, the rubbish the next, and it's no problem of having a bin that you actually have to go outside the front door and put it in the bin and then wheel it to the side of the road where it can be picked up. Some countries do not have refuse disposal. It's actually a really, really good thing. It's a hygiene and it improves quality of life. Some
It
countries
does.
don't do that. They have their rubbish in the street because no one's there. There's no amenities to pick it up. There's no service like that. But she just doesn't think about how privileged she lives.
Yeah, for sure. I am like this is gonna be a really bad situation because remember that can that was empty because it had a hole in it and it leaked on the carpet
Mm.
from what, like 2 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine garbage bags filled with filthy ass food in it because she doesn't once again do compost, which you're supposed to? Can you imagine all that leakage all over the
Yes.
carpets and the floors, that the smell,
Mm.
it's seeping underneath the carpet underpad, it going into the OSB boards.
Mm-hmm. Because there's nothing worse than when you've got a bag of rubbish and it splits at the bottom and
Yeah.
and it really does honk.
And it soaks
Oh,
into the boards like it's
oh,
hard pressed to get that smell out.
it is.
In fact, so you're gonna have to maybe rip up that carpet, rip up, the underpad and get that those boards out of there because the smell is just too much.
Well, wasn't she saying that she was doing a clean up bees live stream yesterday, but it only lasted 2 hours and she's got rid of the boxes in her bedroom? Is that what's happened?
Her cleanup bees are not much cleaning up.
No.
No, it's never that much cleaning up.
Did she get paneer yesterday?
When did she last get it? Yeah, I think so. It was yesterday or the day before. I can't remember now. Let me check.
I think the last time it was the day that she went and got coffee and a nashi for her breakfast, and then straight after that she got Taco Bell, and then I just gave
Yeah,
up watching because I was so sick of her even before the shenanigans of the weekend. And I think it was somebody in chat told me, I think it was Jericho told me that she actually went and had paneer as well after that.
yeah, she did.
Woo!
So I guess you're kind of sick of watching her because it's the same bullshit every single day. Then Natural Ginger, a lot of people are feeling like that.
Yeah, yeah. She does have maggots. It ain't that. She surely does. Yeah, I am sick of her, Monty. I wish flipping DLF wasn't in prison or jail. I wish he was still around with his
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now after talking to Mama Scrunch, I see him
Right.
with different eyes. Everyone's disgusted by the trash situation, the cat situation, the e-begging situation, the cycle situation that she got. Nada is great, nada is bad. Nada is great, nada is bad. I love him, I hate him. I love him, I hate him. I love him, I hate him. He's driving me nuts. Oh.
Yeah, the whole back and forth, and I guess motorcycle guy is back.
Oh, is he?
With-
I thought he dumped her sorry ass after because I thought he might have Googled her online and then thought, whoa, and not got back in touch with her. But
Loyal warrior Andrew Ditch didn't go to jail. That was somebody making up and putting together a well orchestrated fake story that Andrew Ditch was arrested for alleged attempted raping of somebody, plus had the hardened powder in his room, which is is the crack plus weed. That and this is one of the issues I'm having with YouTube on many ends. One, why are you making up a fake story about somebody like that? That
yeah,
is slander. Like, that is dirty. Like, I would not want somebody to make up fake stories about me. If I did it, I did it, but don't
well, why
go
make up a
and
fake story about something so nasty?
yeah,
I mean, make
because
up a fake story about him breaking his mother's favourite teapot or something as innocent as that, but not something so nasty and egregious. And so it's horrible to put onto somebody's name, especially if they haven't done it. My God.
Yeah, but once like there were so many things that didn't make sense. They tried to troll me, I guess you could say that, Fat Billy Kid, but they didn't because I do my due diligence, which is one thing that a YouTuber has to do. I checked Pennsylvania dockets. I know his birth date. I know his name. There was no dockets on him. And you see, New York is different from PA because if I go to New York, I could just go to the sheriff's website. Then I can check if he's in jail that way, just on the website. But in Pennsylvania, they don't do that. You can't call and they can't tell you if somebody has or hasn't been arrested. What you got to do is go on Pennsylvania dockets and then put in his details or the docket number, and then the information comes up. I did that. No information came up. I looked at CBS News YouTube web channel. There was no news story within the past couple days about Andrew Ditch being arrested. So then a lot of red flags came up. Plus, it was his old arrest photo. I'm like, shouldn't they do an updated arrest photo on Andrew? Plus, you could hear it being clipped at least twice. So with all those things, I found the story. It was not on Andrew, it was about another guy. Somebody was just being very malicious, which I think is like abhorrent, not abhorrent, but abhorrent behavior.
Abhorrent.
And
Did
yeah, it's just dirty.
it is. So it's an actual YouTube creator that
Yes, that did
put that
this.
story together.
Yo, that
And are
is
they
quite
a known
suable.
troll, or is it just out of gallery?
Yeah, I guess they're an archiver slash troll channel, but they're not understanding that if you do that to people, you can be sued because that is you are literally by definition um saying something about them that is not true, and that
Right.
is slander, making false and damaging statements about somebody.
It is, yeah. It is.
All right, I see that Foodie Beauty is live, but I still have to finish this live stream here. So we'll join Foodie Beauty in about 20 minutes or so. But
Okay.
yeah, she
Well,
just go
I'm
ahead.
sick of that. That's it now. I was just
Yeah.
going to say something about the Roman live stream you did the other day. You know, when he came on and was being a bit of an arse.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, I watched it and I thought, there he is again, not giving a straight answer. And I went onto his channel to see what under his last video or something, and they're all comments underneath saying you did really well, and Monty came out wrong, and you came out the better man, and I'm really like blowing smoke up his ass. I was going, what did
Yeah,
what did
I
you hear what
guess,
he called Gary? And
right? I'm like, who are these people? And if you notice, okay, let me address this now. If you know people, pay attention to who's commenting and go through
yes,
this process. Have you seen them comment on my channel before? If not, please be wary because they might be trolling.
oh, okay,
That's at least do that because there's people I've never ever seen before chatting in the live streams or commenting. Then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh yes, Roman, Roman was harmed. Oh, you're such a big meanie, Monty. Why didn't you do something, Monty?" I'm like, I've never seen you before. Who are you? So please pay attention to this, people. Please don't just read a comment from somebody and just automatically assume that they're writing a comment with the best of intentions, because a lot of people are not. So a lot of those comments have been removed from people I've never seen on this channel before because they're just trolling and they've been blocked. Yeah, they're sock accounts, of course, blowing a whole lot of smoke up Roman's ass, as you've said, Natural Ginger.
Yeah, there were a few names there that I sort of recognised from coming into your live streams, and that previously had said a few things. So I thought, are they playing a double-faced game here or something? I don't know.
Right?
But yeah, I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised about Roman. How he, I would have liked to have said to him, "Look, we've got we're pressed for time here. We're just going to ask a question. We want a yes, no, or I don't know answer without the old rigmarole of walking all the way around the houses to get to absolutely no point whatsoever,
He
which he
was.
did.
And I gave him so much time. The man was going on 10 minutes just talking straight, and people are just there like, what are you talking about? And he just kept on going and going and going and going. And I was like, OMG. He
Yeah.
just, yeah.
And do you know what? He was drunk.
I was just about to say that worst thing to do when you come on a panel trying to defend your claims, your statements, is to come on drunk.
He definitely sounded and drunk to me, just and with his attitude and just the way he was talking, and I think he was definitely drunk. I bet my life on it, actually.
Yeah, for sure. It seemed like it. And I really didn't like the statements he made about Gary. The issue is, if I'm gonna be straight up honest, is he's been in the space longer than Gary, but Gary exploded in terms of having memberships.
Mhm.
He got to 4,000 watch time hours in a couple days after really getting the ball rolling, and he's jealous of
Exactly.
that. And I kept on seeing his statements that he kept on making in reference to Gary, like how is he um monetize hundreds of people in his chat? Was he
Well,
because he
there's
makes
two
good
things to say
content?
about that. Yeah, exactly. For one thing, he did get a shout out by Monty, as other channels have, but the way he's actually, if you're listening to this, Roman, the way that Gary has been successful is because when people did go to Gary's after other people had recommended him, they went there and the content was good, the content was interesting, the content was funny, the content was worth going back, getting a membership, giving him a sub, giving him a like. That's how he is successful, Roman. It's not because of anybody else's doing. And the same with the Eerie Pepperoni and Mary Cab and all these people that are making good content that are new on the scene, should we say, that have suddenly got on the rise. It's because the content is good. That is why. Yeah, Roman doesn't come off like he's all there. Yeah, yes, it is. I don't think he's like. There's something. I won't say, but I think there's something off with him too, because you cannot get a straight answer. And I wanted to say, look, why don't you just admit that when you got in touch with this woman, or she got in touch with you, you weren't particularly attracted to her, but you were interested as soon as she started talking money. When she was flexing, going, oh, I got 20,000 a month and $7,000 for this video, and that's when his ears pricked up, and and that's why he was sticking around with Chantal, and that is why people went round said to him, we'll warn you, it's not going to work out well for you because she's using you. And he's going, oh no, she's a nice person and all this lot. It was because she started talking numbers, and he got excited by that. Is there anything wrong with that? No, but admit it, Roman.
That's all we needed. We needed the honesty, and he did not want to give us that.
Yeah, and then he went all threw his toys out of the pram. Was horrible. Said something horrible to Gary, and then hung up, like you would expect.
Right. So yeah, he did say he's gonna come back because he made a short. I forgot how long it is. When Foodie Beauty wanted to get some funds, all of a sudden he came out with the a video, not that long, composed in rapidly composed. Let me check. How long was it? 58 seconds. PayPal, PayPal, Foodie Beauty, payday, payday, mayday, mayday.
Oh,
That's what it's called. 14 hours ago, 325 views.
well, good. I'm glad he's getting the views, and he's being consistent with his content, I suppose. He's not leaving it weeks and everything. He's trying, which is fine. But
Yeah,
I just don't like the way he uh, starts casting aspersions about other people's channels. I'm not
yeah.
into that,
I
Roman. I'm
think
really not.
he needs to make friends instead of enemies, and
Yeah.
he's making a lot of enemies, saying a lot of things. And I keep telling him stop reacting to reaction channels, react to the source, Roman. That's all you got to do. Hey, respectful girl. So what happened to his bird? Says Corey Coconut. Kiwi is at the family that he was living with's home, where we originally, met him at that place. He was living with the family. I have words about that. We know what's up, Roman. You don't need to tell me what's up. I already know what's up, but we won't go there. So he said, his bird, his dog, and his cat are all with that family still.
Well, why aren't you tearing your eyes out trying to find a place where you can live with your bird and your dog and your cat and sitting on live stream and challenging people to boxing matches and nonsense like that? Why aren't you looking for somewhere where you can all live together? If it was me that was separated from my animals, I would be fucking about on the internet. I'd be I'd
Right.
be
First
getting them
off,
back.
I would never go and live in a place where I couldn't have my animals there. How about that, Roman? How about you not go to a place and then try to renegotiate the contract when they've said no animals, no pets, not even a bird? Because birds are a little bit different, right? Because a lot of places, if they say no pets, typically they mean like a dog or a cat. And sometimes you can negotiate whether or not your bird can be there. It depends on how rambunctious the bird can be, because some birds are pretty quiet, right? Other birds, they're very noisy. Let me put in Missy Moo's bedroom with all the birds there tweeting all the
Oh
time,
yeah,
chirping.
that's right.
Yeah, exactly like her bedroom. I'm like, OMG, how do you sleep? But then I guess you could get used to the noise, because after a while you kind of tune it out. Your brain tunes it out. Lazy says, Monty, is it true every comment or clicked dislike ups Chantel's YouTube paycheck? Effectively, that is true.
Likes or dislikes, yeah.
Yes, because it is engagement. And when you're engaging by leaving a comment, bad or good, or clicking like or dislike, it will increase the probability of more people seeing the video, and then in turn will increase people's amounts of money they get from the ads being run.
That's
So
right.
yeah,
And even if it helps her as well, even if you just click onto the video, but even if you don't watch it, just clicking on can be a bit. So just avoid her channel altogether. I'm not saying do that, but just avoid her channel altogether if possible.
right. Hey,
Um,
Sunshine Granny, what's up? Yeah, yeah, you could put like a sheet over, bird cages and let them sleep at night. Yeah, I know all about that, but still, um,
also, cleaning bird cages because moderate car Maven was right. Your bird cage did need cleaning out. Roman. See, he's not that bright. He's not even bird brain. I just So yeah, try and get your animals back before you start arsing about. And as a pro boxer, do you know how really bad it is for everyone else in your sport as a pro boxer to challenge people who aren't pro boxers out to fights, because your hands are lethal weapons, and that's very dangerous territory, Roman.
I'm still showing up, Roman. June 20th, 2022.
In your
Don't
wedding dress.
in my wedding dress, ready to fight, boxing gloves and everything. Listen, I will not be doing a tonka saw, okay? Not sure if anybody knows who tonka saw is, but there is not gonna be a tonka saw moment where I am not gonna show up, because I will. I'll be
Yeah,
there.
I bet you do. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, so that was it. Yeah, it was strange. Everybody, a lot of people in chat were going, "Get him off the live, Monty. Get him off the panel. We don't want him here." But he went anyway of his own accord. So, but we shall see.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We shall see what happens. It's still quite some times away.
So you've not heard anything from Foodie Beauty herself wanting to come on the panel yet?
No, I have not heard from Foodie Beauty ever since I kind of didn't answer her when she slid in my DMs like 2 to 3 months ago.
Chantel sliding is a really weird thought. She's
Oh,
like
boy.
wedging herself into your DMs or skidding. I don't know. Oh.
For sure.
Mhm.
Something like that. Marlene says, I know the Tonkasaw lure. Great, Marlene. Not a lot of people know about Tonkasaw, but I do.
I know a little bit. I've heard about it. I think I might have even watched a documentary type program channel about it in the past, but
Yeah, it
I'll
was
have
one
to-
of the biggest YouTube events that did not happen.
Tonkasaw, yeah.
Right? Yeah, so I would
Bouncing into your DMs.
you're okay. Listen, Natural Ginger, you're on something today. You're funny.
I'm just my normal self. I'm just my
Oh
normal
yeah?
self. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
She oozed in, yeah. She wafted in. Oh, that. She's has to be more diaphanous to waft in, doesn't she? But anyway,
Right.
so
Kenny J asks, Toad did a doc. No, yeah, he did a doc part 1. Still waiting on part 2 3 years later.
that's what I might have seen actually. One of
Mhm.
Toad's docs on Tonkasaw.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm sure Roman's gonna watch this. I guess he's been while watching my videos. I was thinking of doing a promo where I don't know, I put his face on like Weasel from Suicide Squad as his like walking intro, put on like really cool music in the background, and he just strutting to the ring, looking like Weasel. I think Weasel has more muscle mass than you.
That's right. Or you
Yeah,
could, yeah. Or I know what it could be, the Inspector Gadget theme that Chantal was singing in the shower the other day. Him walking into the ring. Diddly, Inspector Gadget.
no. Woo-hoo.
I'm a terrible singer, dear me. So yeah. So anyway, we've all sorted all those out. Roman, Andrew Ditch, Chantal. She'll be coming back on tonight because it's 8:30 at night here for me. So she usually comes on about midnight
Right.
time.
Yeah. I think she's on right now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She's been on for nearly 15 minutes. Okay. Kenny J wants a link. And let me put up what okay, here Kenny J. This one's for you. Right, let me share something. Because Gary asked the question and we need an answer. Was this how you were licking it? Roman says Weasel. What do the fupas taste like? What does it smell like? I'm so wrong. I need to stop. Look, is that what you were doing, Roman? Licking it like Weasel?
Licky, tell me more about $7,000. Oh dear.
Right? Okay, I need to stop. Let me stop doing this. Oh man, I'm so wrong with this. Oh boy. Hippie, you're alive.
Okay, I'm going to be quick because I don't have my mic yet. But I want Monty to get a contract with Say Yes to the Dress to get the wedding dress for the fight.
Do you think he can do that in less than a month? I don't know.
Probably
It'd be good
not.
though.
Well, no, they have stock stuff that he probably could fit into. But that would just be hysterical.
It would, yeah. Especially if they can get him a really, really good ham coloured veil
Oh
to top it
yes,
all
and they would
off.
have it. That'd be like Kleinfeld's with, and there is a Kleinfeld's I think in Toronto, isn't there, Monty?
I'm gonna have to like Google that. I don't know off the top of my
I know
head. I can
there's one
check.
in Canada. It's either in Montreal or Toronto, but I thought it was Toronto.
Well, yeah, it might be in. Okay, it says Kleinfeld on Yonge Street. Yeah, so it's Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow.
So
It's
see,
like,
there you go.
mm-hmm.
That would be hysterical. I'm sorry, that would be hysterical. So anyway, but I'll leave before I start crackling or cackling, either one. Love y'all.
All right,
Okay, see you
bye. Bye,
later. Bye
hippie.
bye, hippie Easter. Bye bye.
See ya.
Yeah, she's going to get she says she's getting a proper microphone or something. So I don't know what's crackling. I think she's on an iPad the same as me, but
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
have
what's been
no
making the
idea.
crackling. Yeah.
Maybe when the instrument heats up or something after prolonged use, it starts to crackle. That never used to happen to her before.
No, I don't know whether she's on a different device or not though.
And then just one day, it just started happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
But c'est la vie, as they say, such is life.
Aurelia May thinks I've got the best boing sound ever. Is it good? Was it a good boing sound?
Yeah, it was catchy.
Boing. Oh.
Hey, Kenny J, you there?
Yeah,
Ah, Kidney J. Hi, honey.
I think I'm muted. 1 second. Okay. Yep, I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hi, sweetheart.
So I'm coming in blind here. I had to, do stuff. I had to go to my parents. They had a tree down, so I had to help them out. What's happening? What have we been saying?
We were just talking about the boxing match still with Roman El Roman. We talked about Foodie Beauty e-begging and then being in Lachine like last night to super early this morning. She left and came home and just didn't say anything of it.
Well, she did. She actually denied it, didn't she? Usually she sort of lies by omission. She doesn't really mention it.
Yeah,
But didn't she like flat out say, "I wasn't there, guys"?
yeah, but she didn't really say it like over and over and over again. She just kind of maybe said it once and then that was it. Kind of like the exact same way how she did when she was found out she was at the Knights Inn motel.
I was just going to say that she talks a lot more about really positive things to not let there be any gaps in the conversation. So she can't address the chat so much because she's got lots of things to say. It's all deflection. I noticed that as well. She's got the same energy. I've been caught out. Let me try and redress the situation somewhat by talking shite and talking real bad shite, because she was on and on and on about money and how much she spends and how much she needs to save and how much she earns and how much this and how much people how she doesn't live like normal people, and do normal people really live like that, and just
Mm-hmm.
lots of really triggering stuff that blew my gaskets and a lot of other people. Yeah, she claims she's getting £13,000 next week. So what's she going to do with it? So she's a real clever person. And what was that? And just lots of the usual, Kidney J. She was just driving us all mad.
Yeah, that 13K, I'm sure she'll take BBJ to the vet. She'll
Mhm.
allocate some to some charities for sure. What else? Like, it infuriates me. Her going off today talking about her money and her future plans and how she's going to like save. Not one syllable went to how she could help others. Like right now, I guess her biggest charity is peace.
I guess so. Like she needs to help others though. There's a lot of VIBs that would appreciate her help. At least something, give back. I have Mama said, is this going to be a big paycheck for Foodie? Will this have Cube on it? I was thinking it wasn't going to be a big paycheck, but she's saying 13K. I don't know about that. Based on her views and based on the super chat super stickers, I would say maybe her paycheck will be about 5 or 6K, if
That's what,
that.
yeah. Because she had to delete some streams because she had the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the super chats, you've been checking Playboard.
Yeah,
They're
super low.
non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't see it being 13K.
Yeah,
Hey,
I thought
Carolina
that
chick.
was an estimation. Hello. I thought it would be about 8. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just a stab in the dark. But I thought she got an estimation. Do you not usually get an estimation or an idea of how much you might be getting?
Yeah, but she might be calculating everything together, her OnlyFans, her Twitch, and
Right.
YouTube. But even if you calculate Twitch, remember she deleted all the live streams on Twitch, so she's not getting much from that. And with the OnlyFans, a lot of people are canceling because she's not doing much with the OnlyFans. So my calculation, she's getting like half of that 13K. So that will be 6.5K, the most, the max, if I say anything, even adding everything else together. But that's just me. I think she has a propensity to lie just a little bit too much. Hey Sandra. Hey Gary. Hey Trish.
So you talked about the boxing match. Now I was looking at that wedding dress, Monty. It's short. So what undergarment are you going to be rocking? Like a leopard banana hammock or
Whatever you want, Kidney J.
whatever? Oh, okay. Well,
Well, I
you know
don't
what I
think
would
you're gonna
want?
want.
I want commando.
Yeah. I was just
Wait a
gonna say,
second.
You don't want little Monty poking out.
Wouldn't that be a distraction? The ref is like, hey, that thing's a distraction.
Oh, okay. You think pretty highly of yourself there.
Yeah, the ref
Yeah.
will be like, hey, put that away.
And Roman might stand on the tip of it when it slumps down on the floor.
Like the ref will be like, that's an
Because
illegal.
you're so well hung. Yeah. He might trip over it and bang his chin.
He might, right? Yeah, the ref will have to call that a slip, and not a knockdown, a slip.
A tip slip.
Right? Yeah, but like he slipped on the third leg. And then the ref will grab his hand, be like to the ref, to the judges, slip. Slip. You know how they do that, right? Where they point to the judge to make sure that everybody knows it wasn't a knockdown.
Wow, I'm glad I asked.
So there you go. Well, he didn't actually answer you. Are you going commando or are you going to be wearing Spanx?
It depends on how short my wedding dress is.
I think it's pretty short.
I
You
think
are
it will
tall.
be. You're
We'll have to
tall,
see.
yeah.
And
I
it
We'll
was
have to
tight
see.
as well, so when you bend over, it'll rise up to your waist.
Oh crap! Well, I guess I better not get knocked down then, because people are gonna be seeing a whole lot of Monty,
Ooh, you better wax your bikini line before you
right?
do it.
Oh, the full Monty.
Yeah, exactly. They'd be like, it's the full Monty.
Yeah. Make sure all your bits are all sorted out.
Has Roman mentioned anything about it? Since when was that?
No, not
Plus their
since
fudge.
like almost 2 days ago. And you know what? He's still getting really good views for that stuff. Like better than any other thing he's been putting out.
Of course, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So when is that wedding dress expected to arrive?
Early June.
Early June. Okay. And the match is June 20th?
Yeah, June 20th.
Okay. We'll sort out your bottom half. Maybe we'll like bedazzle something.
Okay, Foodie.
Yeah, you'll have to
Right.
do a trial run with your dress and
Right.
let
I
us
think
know, send and let us and model it for us. We all can have a good ogle. I mean, assess the situation.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Cheryl, it's very serious, a very professional assessment.
Yeah. Well, any alterations that need to be made. If you need any tip tape or anything like that to hold it
Okay.
together.
Thank you, Natural Ginger. I'd really appreciate that.
Oh
Oh
dear.
man, who's
Oh, we're
going to
just
film the
getting.
fight? I don't know. Whoever is in Ottawa, I now call on you and your camera to film this fight.
Chantal will turn up. So will Nada.
Hmm. I'm sure a lot of people will be turning up,
He'll bring refreshments.
right?
Oh dear.
Oh man. So I guess maybe I should start on this Foodie Beauty live stream. Oh boy, it's gonna be the same shit, just a different day.
I don't know how you do it every day, Monty, without
Right?
actually. Do you not go offline and that and just go and bang your head against the wall and say, "What the hell am I doing with my life?" Because I do.
Right. I try and make it as
Metaphorically.
interesting as possible, but there's just only so much you can do because she keeps saying the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
this
certainly not boring. And when we see your, we can see you when you're in a good mood and we're having a really good back and forth with each other and that. But just in the last live stream, I could see you and your eyes were beginning to sag and you were like doing a lot of sighing. I thought Monty's reaching the brink of giving up.
yeah, this morning you were struggling, I think, Monty, to even make, I don't know, any jokes or any light of the situation. It actually infuriated me a lot, and I usually don't let her get to me, but just her whole e-begging for the power thing when there's so many people worse off than her that were not e-begging. I guarantee
Hmm.
it. Guarantee it.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that, yeah, will not e-beg, but then, yeah, they're in very bad situations. But as an adult, you just do with what you have and do the best you can.
It was a really, really low thing to do. And I imagine that all the people that did give her money are receiving $13,000 a month in payments. I bet a lot of people who don't have a lot of money gave money to her out of the goodness of their hearts,
Mm-hmm.
which is, it drives me nuts that, because it's
Mm-hmm.
exploitative, isn't it?
Yeah.
Manipulating.
So Monty, for PayPal, so she received money from people on PayPal. Okay, so she would be able to access those funds right away.
Yeah, immediately.
Okay, so it's basically she used them as a loan, right? Because when they do the chargeback, how does that work? Because she's saying
Well,
you could charge it back. They would take the funds back right away as well?
no, a chargeback is you going to your credit card company and saying formally that this charge is against like any type of merchant agreement, and it could be how do I explain this? Okay, so a chargeback is when I say that I've talked to whoever charged this to my credit card and I've spoken to them and there has been no resolution. So I'm formally requesting that my credit card investigate and give me back my money, which can take weeks to months.
So basically, most people, a large percentage, are not going to go through the trouble of doing that.
Yeah, some people don't even know that they can do that because I remember, my first credit card, I went through shit with this one company and I didn't even know that I could like request my credit card company to formally take back this money if I have sound reasoning and I can show that whatever they're doing is against the merchant agreement between Visa and whoever that merchant is, or MasterCard and whoever that merchant is, or Amex or Diners Club or Discover. But she
Okay.
said that, but you can easily refund through PayPal because I've gotten PayPal donations. I can when it comes in, I could say I can just click and return the money to people. But is she really gonna do that? I don't
No.
think so. Yeah, she's not. Like, look what she did with Vegan for Life. I bring that up because Vegan for Life kept on emailing her, and what she would say was that she's not getting the emails. She was getting the emails. Come on. And she kept the money.
So does that work? With PayPal, she's got no money. So she asks people to give her money. She's given money. She withdraws it from PayPal, but the people want their money back. So do PayPal? She'll owe PayPal now, won't she?
Yeah. Yeah. You'll go into a negative and you have to like somehow uh do
So
something about that.
so she is basically she's working on the fact that people aren't going to want the money back because she's just getting herself into more debt. She's
Yeah.
hoping and expecting people not to charge the money back. Otherwise, she's going to be in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but she's going to owe money to PayPal. That's
Yeah.
a crazy way to live.
And how
It
long
is.
does she have to like give that money back to PayPal?
I have no idea because I've never been in that situation before, nor do I intend to. So
Yeah.
I would have to ask that question about how long you have. But I'm sure PayPal have their ways of recuperating monies from people.
Oh yeah, I'm sure plus interest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of interest, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's pissed a lot of people off this weekend. And it's not even over. Is it a long weekend where you are? Yes.
It is
Tomorrow's
a
a
long
holiday.
weekend. Mm-hmm.
This will all come out when she's mad at Natter again. And she'll normalize it, just like the night's in. That's why she didn't sort of dwell on the fact this morning that she lied. Like Monty said, she just mentioned it once. So she could easily backtrack it and say, yeah, I was there. And then rage and sort of normalize the lying. And hopefully no one says anything. Well, in her chat, I don't know why the VIBs don't say anything. Maybe they'll get the odd tomato, but that's it. So I don't know. Same shit, different pile.
Mm-hmm. I think some of them do, but she ignores it or goes the Amber Lynn reaction. What? And pleads ignorance, plays dumb insolence, where she doesn't understand the questions being asked. She does that quite a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And people are too scared of being blocked. They're conditioned to not really say their mind.
That's well, it is. It's very believable with her anyway. But you need to pull your socks up, Foodie, once you get them on. It's not good.
Right, exactly. So we shall see what happens today. And the
Somebody
viewers
say,
knows.
Lazy says that if she's abused their PayPal system, she can be permanently banned. Yeah, depends whether she's. Not all of them are going to want. Not all of the people that gave PayPal on this instance are going to ask for their money back. So she's probably going to be okay. It's whether she does it again or whether she's done it before. I don't know whether she's done this sort of thing before.
Right.
Specifically asked for payments on PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Gary said she clearly went to Nutter Butter yesterday because he admitted on camera, then edited it out. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I saw that on your live, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the bloody end too. After we'd been doing all that nonsense, it was right at the end, and then it cut off. And she edited it as well.
Yeah, of course.
So of course she was there. Yeah.
And didn't Dee Dee try to cover it by saying she was there, but like only in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was going, what? In the chat? Yeah, trying to
Yeah,
cover it
Dee
up.
Dee. She's something else.
Yeah, Dee Dee Dum Dum.
Yeah, and I still can't believe a lot of people thought Dee Dee was this person who was innocent and didn't know what was going on. Hopefully people have been set straight of like what she has been doing with this
Dee
whole
Dee,
situation.
she's totally complacent in this all. The thing that really tipped it off for me was the April Fools.
Yeah.
That joke that like really showed who she was. Like just the ease at her lying.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary actually.
Yeah, I say the exact same thing for me. That should, yeah, the way how she was going about it was very realistic. Like you couldn't tell that it was a lie. I thought it was for real. A lot of other people thought it was for real. I remember that live stream because we were on Monty After Dark. It was me and Natural Ginger, and we were reviewing it. Remember Natural Ginger? And then
Yes.
yeah, we were both saying like we have no idea if this is real or not. So, but yeah, it was extremely realistic the way how she was saying certain things.
That's right. Yep. Anyway, I wonder if she's eating paneer on her live stream now. Oh God, why am I asking that question? Am I bothered? No. Does
Right.
anybody in chat know what she's doing?
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to find out.
Oh yeah.
Gary Unfiltered says, I don't think that was a joke, April Fools. They were trying to scam for money. Right?
Oh, that too, yeah. Two birds, one
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's a lot to this, everybody, but time usually tells all with Foodie Beauty. She just can't help herself. After a while, she always gives herself up, or she'll get mad and gives herself up, or neither will just give her up because we've seen instances of that, of him saying certain things about her that we didn't know before. So we shall
Yeah.
see. Hmm.
Mhm.
But I'd like to thank everybody that was here. We only had myself, Natural Ginger, and Kidney J. So I'm gonna head out. I
A
don't think
brief
there's
one from Hippie Easter.
Yeah, and Hippie East as well. I don't think there's anything else to talk about until maybe tonight for another MAD session.
Okay then.
So Natural Ginger, anything else to add? Input?
Not really. Just the usual.
Mm-hmm.
No. We'll see what goes on later on. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Kidney
Okay.
J?
No, just I look forward to the boxing match. I have some dazzling ideas. And sorry to everyone who, lost power, lost their lives in the storm yesterday. And
Yeah.
thanks for having me, Monty. That's it.
Yeah, anytime. Kenny J, you have a good one. Take care, everybody. Bye bye, and I'll see everybody soon.
Bye everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.